Well, first off, it's good to see your faces and great to have you back here for spring ball number one. I know you guys want to talk football, find out what we looked like today. Normally, I'll tell you there's not a whole lot in shorts that I can tell you about anyway. But out of respect to Mason Alexander and his family, I really just want to kind of take a moment just to talk about Mason and what he means to this program and what he means to Pitt. Obviously, that phone call, is a phone call that no coach, no parent would ever want to get. And, it's one of those, wow. And not only were our players, in denial, our coaches were in denial, like there's no way that this can happen, could happen, did happen, and obviously put us all in shock. But Mason, in the short time he was here with our family, and again, he'll be a Panther forever. We'll never forget what he was, who he was, just a tremendous football player, a guy with a ton of confidence. That's what sticks out about me is just, he had a ton of confidence about, what he was going to do here at Pitt, and he'll be with us for a long time. So, I feel and pray for his family and everything they have to go through. I think on the 25th of March, there'll be services in Indianapolis that our team will have the opportunity to go. So we'll set that all up and get them out there. Probably won't be practicing on the 25th, which is a Tuesday of March. So, we obviously want to pay our respects, and he meant a lot to this program. He's one of us, and our kids. I think it was tough, first of all, being away from our guys. So it was great yesterday to get with our football team again and bring them back. I think it's always hard when you have a loss like that, tragic loss like that, not to have him here, and then not to have our guys together to put our arms around them and hug our players, because we've all been through adversity like that at some point in our lives, and there's a lot of young guys in this room that are going to take it different ways. So as I told our team yesterday, we're as coaches, we're here for them. We got 50 people in this building that are here for our players to take care of them, make sure we listen to how they feel. We have yet to have an Eagles meeting about it, and we'll talk more details about what we want to do as a program to honor Mason and everything that has transpired through the last 9 days. But we've got great counseling support for our football team, and at this point, my thoughts are all on his mom Kelly and this football program and our players and making sure they're right. But so just wanted to keep it short. But any questions?
Is it best to talk about how do you deal with this with your team? Get into practice.
Yeah. How you deal with it is to talk to the guys. Yesterday, we had a team meeting for the first time, brought them together, prayed on it, and then we actually, it was kind of our normal deal, but we kind of switched the order. We usually meet in small groups this time of year, and I'll take 5 players, the same 5 players every day that we meet. And we sit with another coach and his 5 players, and we have small talk. We have other topics that we talk about, but we kind of focused our energy on how our guys feel and just listen to our guys about what was going on. And I think there was some great conversation out of our players, just talking about how they feel. To me, there's no words. There's nothing you can say, Jeff, to change anything, to make anybody feel better. Time heals. It's been a short time, and like I told our team, it's the first part of adversity of 25 that we got to deal with. How are we going to deal with it? And it's keeping Mason and his family in our prayers and understanding, God's got a plan.
Have you experienced this previously in your career at all?
Yeah, and you never forget any of them. At different places I've been, I've certainly dealt with it. When I was at Rhode Island, had a car accident on the Henry Hudson Parkway and lost, Curtis Whiting, and the driver got banged up and never played again. He was our star receiver I think a coastal, not coastal, what was it, Big East, New England Division Championship team that year. Went on to Northern Illinois, dealt with something very similar there, where, one of our players was on a balcony, maybe the first day of summer, and balcony goes down, and 12 people passed away, and Shea passed away as well. Lost a big offensive tackle, and even at Michigan State, Mike Sadler, and still have communications with Karen Sadler, his mom. I was the punting coach as well, and but any of those hit home. But my obviously first is as a head football coach.
The team, I mean, how do they? You said they responded pretty well. You've been working with them a lot. I mean, what do you think? How do you think people do it through their minds right now when they deal with something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they responded very well, but you got to kind of dig stuff to get it. You got to get them to talk, because they really, everybody deals with it a little bit different. And I won't get into specifics. I'll keep the in-house, but just getting the guys to talk and open up, and I had one player, and I won't mention his name, in my meeting, who talked about how he was in denial to start off with, like there was no way it happened, just like us as coaches, and we went to get a workout in, and everybody started talking about it while he was getting his workout in, and he walked out of that workout and went in his car and cried for 20 minutes. It's like but that's good. It's good. It's good to cry. Men do cry, and it's a sad situation. And our guys are pretty tight. I mean, they live together every day. Mason was involved in those what we call mentor meetings, with groups, and so you feel for his roommate. For in the freshman class. I mean, the freshman class. Will take it the hardest, and we've got some guys that haven't even got here yet that we need to take care of as well.
Did guys come to you want to talk privately?
Not yet, but I might just pull them in one by one here as soon as we get more time. Obviously getting ready for practice number one, but little by little, those will just continue to happen.
Is there something specific that you guys kind of do to honor him, like during the season?
Yeah, we're still working on those plans, but certainly we'll honor him when we go out there for the service in Indianapolis, and then we'll certainly honor him for sure.
Did you notice a different energy in practice today compared to previous years, knowing what you guys have gone through these past couple weeks?
No, I mean, our guys come out and they're excited to get 15 practices, and I didn't see any more excitement than I normally see.
Anything else, Coach? Coach, thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be back to ball on Thursday. Thank you. Appreciate it.